Alright, so we're settled in here in the sunglasses stand. This is where I killed my deer back during the early muzzleloader season, the same exact tree stand. My dad's actually in the primary stand above me just because he's got a better view up there, a lot better rests. But we're hoping to see, one of our targets here this afternoon. We've got a lot of deer on camera, and we see deer when we're hunting that we don't even have on camera just because of, the way this property is. It's just like that. And, everybody but my dad has filled their buck tags so far. He's the last man standing as far as that goes, and we're hoping we can get him one before the bell tolls. We still got a week of gun season, and then bow season, and then muzzleloader, and then bow again, so there's plenty of time to get it done, but hopefully we can get him on one this afternoon, and he can get on the board with the rest of us. It's a 9. I don't know him though. Never seen him. Just be still, he's looking. Huh? Yeah, he's big. He's really big.
He's facing this way.
They're coming. We'll just let them come. We got a good wind. It's blowing the other way. Got a doe. They're going the other way.
What's that yardage?
It's right on.
Huh?
Right on him. You got him that time.
There you go. So the big 9 just come over the hill. It just shot. Looked like a great shot on him. We're fixing to go down and see if we can find him. He's right on the edge of the CRP. He was following a doe.
What'd you find?
There he is.
Yeah, that's a giant. That's a giant. That's a stud.
He's right.
He's a good one.
Hot dogs. Old boy.
Well, I don't think this is a deer that we had any kind of history with, to my knowledge anyway. I'm gonna have to go back through and look at trail camera photos. We might have had a picture of this deer earlier in the season, but I really don't think we did. This is just one of those bucks that is a classic example of you never know what's gonna show up during the rut. We've already had a lot of big targets on camera over here on the north farm, but it's pretty incredible place. I killed my deer back during the early muzzleloader season out of the same tree stand, the sunglasses stand. Then a week ago today, opening day of rifle season, Ben, he killed the big deer, the oldest deer on the farm. And you were right across from us. And then me and Dad got back in the sunglasses stand tonight, and this deer, which I think we've never seen before. We'll throw some trail camera photos up if we have. But this deer showed up, and it's how hot is it tonight?
Oh, it's 80.
I don't think it's 80, but it's hot. It feels like 80.
I'm 80.
Yeah, it was hot. I don't know. It probably was every bit of 70 anyway.
Yeah.
When it's just this deer was out bumping a doe. I mean, he had a hot doe right here. Another buck that we've got on camera busted his rack up, was in here trying to steal her away, and obviously wasn't going to be able to. But man, it was just a fun hunt, and classic example. You just never know what's going to happen this time of the year. But he's a beautiful deer.
Yeah.
Beautiful 9-pointer. Got that crab claw.
Thank you, buddy.
I didn't do anything but film it, but he's a pretty buck. Really pretty buck.
Welcome back to Tennessee. Today is December the 8th, and it's been a while since there's been an update here from us in Tennessee. This season has been kind of crazy for us. We haven't actually got out to hunt hardly at all. Had a lot of family stuff going on, work issues and stuff, thanks to this coronavirus stuff, so we just haven't been able to get out like we normally would. But we're back on the farm where I've been chasing forks the last 2 years, and the only bad thing is I haven't had him on camera in 6 or 7 weeks. I do know as of 2 weeks ago he's still alive, according to the neighbors, and I feel like if anybody had killed him that it would be out, as big of a deer as he is. So just hoping that once he gets done rutting in his rut area or rut range as he did last year, that he'll move back over here for the late season and back to his home core, so we might have a chance. But it's just kind of one of those things that you just got to be in the right spot at the right time. So we're going to try to put in some time the rest of the year. Things are finally settling down, so we should be able to get out and do a little bit more hunting. We've actually had an instance similar to forks twice on 2 other farms that I hunt, where there was a buck that had disappeared for 3 weeks to a month, showed up and got killed, and that's happened twice in the last 2 weeks. So, hoping that lightning can strike a third time for our group and our group of friends, and maybe forks will come out up here. Check for a last doe. I've had the cell cams running out here, the Cuddy Links, and I've had several does and several bucks, more does now than I did the early part of the season. So maybe since some of the does are kind of moving in here I'm assuming the pressure from all the neighbors, and like I said, we haven't hunted hardly at all since September. Maybe he'll come through here, come back home and check for 1 or 2 last does before he winds down and starts hitting the food hard. So we got about 2 hours till dark. Got in a little bit late, had some errands to run today, so it's a little bit warmer than it has been this week. High is 50 today, so the last couple of days it's been in the high 30s, low 40s, so it's warmed up a little bit, but can't kill them from the couch. So we'll show you anything we see. May or may not see any deer, but if we do, we'll be sure and show it to you.
Welcome back to Midwest Whitetail here on the Southeast Show. It's been a while since I checked in, so I wanted to take a minute just to kind of bring you guys up to speed, sort of let you know what we've been doing over the last couple of weeks. I think the last time that we checked in with you, we had a pretty decent hunt in Illinois, and I was able to kill an old buck that we were very familiar with. So what we didn't show you on that hunt was my middle son Kobe, his girlfriend. She was in her last year to be considered a youth in the state of Illinois, and she wanted to try to go and kill her biggest buck to date. And the good Lord blessed us and allowed that to happen on that trip. Unfortunately, during that hunt, I had reached down to grab the antlers to rattle and get that buck's attention, to try to get him a little closer. We were running out of daylight, and I needed to get him in about 50 or 60 yards closer. So I grabbed those antlers and hit those antlers, and when I did, he turned on a dime, came right in. But somewhere in the process of me setting those antlers down and getting back on the camera, I guess with those gloves on or whatever, I hit the record button a second time, turned the camera off, and completely missed her kill shot. And so I was disappointed in myself there. I'm definitely not a very good cameraman. We're very blessed to have Drake and Josh and Max and all those guys. They do a phenomenal job, and just unfortunately I am not, so to speak, at their level of talent, and I completely messed that hunt up. But anyway, to make a long story short, we were super thankful to have that opportunity to be in the blind with Carly when she was able to harvest her biggest buck to date, and I can't wait to get that deer back from the taxidermist and see it in person when it's finished. But with that being said, we're actually packing up and we're going to head back to Illinois tomorrow and see if we can't fill our second Illinois tag. We still have one tag left, and we like to try to go up late season and fill that tag. The cuttybacks are starting to send us some pictures, and we've got a lot of mature deer starting to hit the food, and so we feel like it's going to be a good time to go up there. We've got a front pushing in, some rain moving in on Friday, and when that rain moves out, we feel like the deer is going to be on their feet hitting that food pretty hard, and hopefully the good Lord to show us a little favor, and we'll be able to fill that second Illinois tag and share that hunt with you guys. If we don't, we'll try to make one more trip after Christmas, and then if we don't get it done at Christmas, we're going to head back south because our rut is going to be kicking in here in Mississippi, and we've got 4 really nice shooter bucks that we're excited to chase after, and so that's what I'm doing now. I've got a couple more cutty links that I'm putting together. Going to go put on that Mississippi farm, and hopefully when the time is right, they're going to let us know. We're going to get in the stand and try to fill a couple of those Mississippi tags as well. So again, we just wanted to take this opportunity to give you guys an update, check in, and tell you how much we appreciate you tuning in each and every week here on Midwest Whitetail, and we look forward to seeing you right back here next week for the next episode.